Hey everyone, Spooky Matt here, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And it is Tuesday, it is Christmas week. Happy early Christmas if you celebrate. Tuesday, December 23rd. And this is a bonus recording since I have 3 days off this week. If you'll recall from last time, we finally made our way to Ranger Station Foxtrot. We delivered the last of the ham radio codes. And now we just need to make our way back to, what's her name? Reyes? Sergeant Reyes, yeah. And let her know our radio security upgrade is complete. And then hopefully we will go ahead and, I don't know, take the fight to Kaisar's Legion, maybe? Seems like it'd be time to do that. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a good day. Mine was pretty solid. What did I do today? Went out and had some lunch with some friends. Kind of like a little Christmas gift lunch. And did some shopping and bought some stocking stuffers because we're not doing presents at my house this year. That was just a choice between me, my mom, and my dad. We just didn't want to bother. We don't really care, to be honest. I did some chores and then went over to a buddy's house and saw, for the first time ever, the movie Aliens, plural. The second movie, the sequel to Alien from 1979. Had a number of people tell me I should watch it. One of my buddies, actually Dream in Silence, also known as Jake in real life, he was really pushing for me to watch it. I had my reservations about the movie because I knew it was full of action. Some people said it's not that much action. Some people said it was a lot. And I don't really like movies to begin with anyway, but I'm really not a fan of action. It gets very over the top and eye-rolling for me. And let's just say I'm not a big fan of James Cameron because he's really like that. And of course, he directed Aliens. I will say, to the film's credit, the first 3/4 of the movie are good. Anywhere from like a 6 to an 8, depending on the sequence. Out of 10, I should say. But boy, oh boy, did the last quarter of the movie just absolutely ruin it for me. The movie just would not end. So many false endings. I don't know if James Cameron thought he was being really clever. I know he likes to do that. But it just ruins a movie for me when a director just does not know when to stop. It's like, stop waving your big filmmaking dick around and just end the movie, dude. Nobody cares. And then not to mention that the sequences just got more and more and more unbelievable. I don't want to spoil the movie, but the final battle, I don't know if my eyes could have rolled any further back into my skull. It was that bad. Some people will call it an epic power fantasy. I just think it's ridiculous and completely unbelievable. I can't imagine Sigourney Weaver thought much better of it either, filming that sequence, but anyway, I guess my final rating for the film, because I don't want to detract from the first 3/4, which weren't as bad as I thought it was going to be, and they were actually decent at times. So even though I say the ending of the film ruined it for me, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. But yeah, I could have gone the rest of my life without seeing it, and I wouldn't have been missing anything. And I'll just continue believing that Alien and the video game Alien Isolation are the only things that exist in the Alien universe, because those are both great. Anyway, sorry about the twitching there. Enough about my little spiel on aliens. It's really not a big deal, and like I said, I don't watch a lot of movies, so, you know, if you're a big movie fan or, you know, a cinephile or whatever, you know, don't, my words don't mean anything because I don't watch a lot of movies. Though I will say, to be fair, it's directors like James Cameron that are why I don't watch a lot of movies, because I find a lot of movies eye-rolling. Yeah, getting back to Fallout New Vegas, though, man, you remember last time when we were just climbing up in the mountains and fighting so many cazadores? Or cazadores, I'm not sure how to actually say that properly, but yeah, that was rough, but we did it. I actually spoke with another buddy at work, and he was saying, yeah, cazadores are brutal. They're really, really tough. So I feel a little stupid fighting all of them. Like, man, I should have not done that. But at the same time, I'm also kind of proud of myself, too. So, alright, let's just go ahead and go south. Oh, actually, sorry. I'm going to do a hard save now that we've gotten back on the main road. Go ahead and take a sip. I've got a Pepsi here. Ah, good. Save. Yeah, not to say much more about Aliens, but I did go over to my buddy Dream in Silence's apartment to watch that, and his buddy David was there as well. And yeah, Jake ordered pizza, which was really nice of him, and it was good. And David actually showed up with drinks for everybody. He gave me a Baja Blast, so that was very nice of him. So if you happen to watch this, David, thank you. Oh boy, what in God's name? Oh. Are these good people? What is this?
Watch out for fiends.
West Side. So that's got to be like a town. Okay. Alright. Interesting. I wonder if that's considered New Vegas, or if that's its own little settlement outside of the walls of New Vegas. Dunno. We'll leave it for now, though, because we have other things to do. Keep it in the back of our minds. There's somebody there. It looks like it could be a bad person. You just stay over there, buddy. Uh-oh. Eddie. Don't worry, Boone. It's okay. Abandoned home. I kind of want to see what's going on in here.
All mine.
Boone, is there something in here? Turn that off again because we don't want music playing and have the video face potential demonetization. There is nothing in this house. It's a bit strange. There is a nice TV. I got something for you. Hell yeah, sister, brother. Oh, that guy was behind me. That was very weird. Is that supposed to happen there? They just ambush you? Oh, nice. Level up. Well, let's get the medicine up there. I really want to get repair up there. We should probably get science going. Yeah, let's do a little bit of sneak. Done. Cool. Well, I'm glad I didn't get brained from behind there. Oh my gosh, and she had frag grenades. That could have been a really brutal encounter. Oh no. Things aren't gonna go well for you, Scorpions gang member. Scorpions. Might want to wear a helmet there, buddy. Ooh, take a sip for that. That's me. That's all me, baby. All me and a bag of chips. Oh boy. Hope my gun's not going bad here. I may actually equip, yeah, I'm going to equip this. I can't imagine I'm going to be fighting too many things that require me to reload super quickly, so we'll stick with this. Yeah, this gun was a big, big problem when we were trying to fight the cazadores. In the time it took me to reload, I'd get stung like 2 or 3 times. Ooh, that's got to be the Sunset Sarsaparilla factory, I guess. Whatever that is. Yep, there's the sign for it. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Let me go back to the map. Yeah, we're getting to the point where we're gonna wanna find a way to cut back across the way. Yeah, let's go this way. I don't know if that was me getting stuck on something or the game hanging there. Sorry about that little pause. There's the walls of New Vegas. So this is good. We may actually be kind of heading over to where Camp McCarran is. I don't think I want to go there. This seems like fiend territory or, you know, scorpions or worse. Uh-oh. Yeah, I see these. Ha! Ha! Oh, man. Almost didn't get that one. Didn't actually mean to pick it up, but I'll take it for now. Okay, that was absolutely the game hanging. It's having trouble loading some things in. McCarran Field. Alright, so we are kind of in a safe spot, which is good. We've been here before. We know we're not going to get ambushed. I guess we could get ambushed by the Kaisar's Legion hit squads, as I like to call them. I guess they're really just assassins. I kind of want to see what this is. I think it's like a friendly hub of some sort. But we gotta stay focused. We can't have too much on our plate. Yeah, and by the way, the last installment was so long just because I wanted to find those last 3 ranger stations, so don't expect, you know, any future installments to be anywhere near that long, assuming I'm not trying to finish up a quest. Okay, it looks like they're all fine. Those are NCR soldiers just keeping a watch on the road, which I appreciate. It is kind of odd to me that there's characters in this game, you know, not obviously evil ones like Caesar's Legion, but, you know, just everyday characters that just criticize the NCR. It's like they're kind of saving your ass. Even if you may not fully agree with everything they do, like, they're literally saving your ass. Oh, I was gonna say, are you on the other side of a hill or are you sunk into the ground?
Howdy.
Howdy, mercenary. I should try and sell something. I wouldn't go this way, man. Vault 34 is over here and it's bad.
Hey there. Need anything?
Sorry, woman.
Sure. Here's what I got.
Here's what I got. Got a lot of caps, lady. Let me tell you. You can have this frag mine that I didn't mean to pick up. Do I really want to sell anything else that I have? I doubt I would need that. I don't know. Tales of Chivalry. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it at that. Accept that, baby. Do you have anything interesting? I'm done buying cards. Don't worry, I'm not going to buy any cards. Yeah, we'll call that good. Again, you shouldn't go that way. Okay, we are getting close to a point where I'm going to save the game. In fact, this may be it, so go ahead and take another sip. By the way, one of the buddies I ate lunch with is a Fallout aficionado, I would call him. What is going on over there? He's actually, he's been watching my videos quite a bit and really enjoying them, so I appreciate that. But he told me today that, because he jokingly said, oh, for game night, one of these times we should all play Fallout 76. Which, I mean, I don't know, I think that could be fun, potentially, because the game's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. But he also said that he found out that if you want to fast travel in Fallout 76, each time you do it, it costs 250 caps, and you can only move a maximum of a quarter of a distance across the map. So, yeah, that's pretty wild. So yeah, it would get to the point where, you know, if you want to fast travel, it's almost kind of like a microtransaction in a way. If you don't have enough caps, you can just buy them from the Fallout 76 store, whether you're on PlayStation or Xbox or PC. And yeah, just you can fast travel. That's just wild to me. I don't know, I just find some of Todd Howard's business practices so questionable, even though, you know, Bethesda has made some of my favorite games. It still doesn't give anybody a pass. I was a bit disappointed to see that Outside Xbox did a big interview with Todd Howard today. I don't know, because I mean they've been hugely critical of him in the past. I can only think that the people who now have a big stake in Outside Xbox, was it the Gamer Network? I'm guessing they probably kind of forced that on the Outside Xbox crew. I would hope. I'd just be so shocked if Jane or Andy or Mike actually wanted to do that, you know, after how critical they've been of Bethesda. Yeah, I'm gonna cut across here. Boulder City. Can't help but sing that every time I go by this sign. By the way, Boulder City has been my least favorite place in this game so far. What an eyesore, huh? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save again, because we've walked a long distance, and I know we're getting into Caesar's Legion attack territory. I guess attack's not even the right word, it's more like an ambush. Yeah, I feel like I'm noticing way more pop-up in the game this time. I don't know if that's to do with how far in the northwest corner of the map we were, or if that's an internet thing, like maybe with the GOG game servers. Although you shouldn't, again, it's GOG, you shouldn't need to be connected to the internet to play this, so it can't be that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Could also be the sheer number of saves that we've done. We're on save 88. I'm gonna take the high road this time. Caesar's Legion wants to ambush me. They're not gonna have the high ground. For some reason they really love to spawn by this gas station. Keeping my eyes peeled. I would say you all keep your eyes peeled and warn me, but, you know, obviously I don't stream. This is just a recording. Not seeing anything. I'm actually kind of surprised. Maybe if you take out enough of their hit squads, they slow up for a bit. That would honestly be really nice. Boone and Eddie, you should catch up, because chances are you're going to see an enemy coming before I do. Especially you, Boone. I swear Boone is like part cyborg. Should also mention, I have still been playing Final Fantasy 16 and really, really liking it, really getting into it again. I think I'm actually going to finish it. Amazing how once you actually figure out what you're supposed to be doing combat-wise, the game gets a lot more fun. Shouldn't say the game, I should say any game gets more fun once you really actually get decent at what you're doing. I think I've mentioned it's not Devil May Cry, but it's very similar to it in a lot of ways, so yeah. If you don't play Devil May Cry very much, which I don't. Wow, I walked by Forlorn Hope. Damn. Should have known that. Okay, my bad. I was wondering if I was going too far south. Got my answer. Yeah, I don't really play action games. I guess kind of like how I'm not a big fan of action movies. I mean, movies period, but especially action movies, so. Oh boy. Okay, there's cazadores out there. Only a couple, though, and that is a-okay. We are going to come at this place from the boy, what's over there? Oh,
Can't run from me.
what in God's name are you doing, Boone? Boone. Take out its wings. Okay, he's crippled. Get him, Boone. He can't move. Nice. There's something else over here that's problematic. It looks like a bunch of fire geckos. Yeah, there he is.
We're getting close to Nelson. Any closer, I'm shooting any legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem.
No, that's not a problem. That's a solution.
Damn right. You and I, we're just a couple of problem solvers.
Where is Nelson? Oh, it's Nelson, I think, is down there, so we actually do need to kind of head north. That is kind of nice that Boone does that. I guess it's a way of, like, if you haven't made enemies of the Legion, and maybe for whatever reason you want to be friends with them, that's his way of saying, hey man, I'm gonna shoot. Shoot first and ask questions later. There he is. Yeah. Yep. Watch out, Boone will get you. This is not the way I wanted to be going to Camp Forlorn Hope. Oh. Well, there's the two Legionnaires that ambushed us. See, we wouldn't be enemies with the Legion yet if these guys hadn't decided to attack us while we were gathering these supplies. Idiots. And there's the camp. At least there's a lookout tower. Well, all I can say is I'm glad we made it back in one piece. Not overly problematic in any way. There she be. Camp Forlorn Hope. Fort Camp Forlorn Hope. Don't worry, it's me, your friend.
I'm afraid you're not going to find much help here. We've got our hands full as it is.
I am the help, buddy. Alright, Reyes, I've got good news for you.
Looking good, soldier.
Thanks. That's Boone's beret, kind of. Lieutenant Gorobets, Sterling, Tech Sergeant Reyes. Okay. Reyes.
Welcome back.
Every station except Charlie has been given the new security codes. Charlie was wiped out.
The station's been silent for quite some time now. I guess this confirms what we've all feared. Thanks for letting me know. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available.
Really? What else did you need me to do?
We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who sent them in?
Have you heard anything unusual about any of the other ranger stations?
Nothing is severe. Charlie seems to be getting a lot of extra medical supplies for some reason, while Bravo hasn't requested a resupply in a while. Echo has been reporting heavy Legion activity down on their end, but that's about it.
Alright, I'll investigate and let you know what I find out about those odd reports.
Thank you, and good luck.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So, Alpha, Delta, and Foxtrot. Deathclaw attacks. I don't want to deal with a Deathclaw. Gorobets, what do you have to say?
That red beret's looking good, soldier.
Oh, I know who you are. Excuse me. Never mind. So we're still doing Return to Sender. No wonder you actually get an achievement for doing this quest. It is massive. Confirm Sergeant Reyes' suspicions about the reports from Camp Golf. Well, let's go to Golf first, because that's on the list, and then Alpha, Delta, Foxtrot. Golf we haven't been to yet. What time is it? Is it late? 6:38. Yeah, I probably should go to sleep. Sorry for opening and closing there. Where was Golf at? So the ranger stations have the stars. There's Camp McCarran. Let's look for the stars. Bravo, Guardian, Delta, Echo, Cottonwood Cove, Charlie. I don't know where Camp Golf is. Well, that's kind of annoying. I don't know how I'm supposed to figure that out. I guess we'll start with Alpha. Let's just go in order again. We'll go to Alpha and then Delta and so on. I'm gonna take a nap though. Oh, not in that bed, apparently. What about this bed? What? Can I sleep in the beds in here? This guy's my friend, so he should let me sleep. Yeah, there we go. 6 o'clock. Let's go 12 hours of sleep. How about it? Let's leave bright and early. 6 a.m. That's right, I healed him. He's missing a leg. And then I healed him. Cool. Whoa, bro. Those things will kill you. Okay, so Alpha again is basically straight ahead. Boulder. Oh, yeah, I remember where Alpha is. We kind of have to go past a bunch of, like... They're not Mirelurks, but they're basically like... the creature from the Black Lagoon. Man, trained Deathclaws, that is kinda scaring me, to be honest. I'm gonna go this way. A lot of walking in this installment. I do apologize about that to an extent, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, so we're on the other side of Boulder City now. We've been here before. Yeah, we'll just keep going this way. I don't think we can really lose our way at this point, but we do need to watch out for Caesar's Legion ambushes. Ooh, a Dust Devil. I forgot, like, you see these sometimes in the Fallout games, especially New Vegas, and it's kind of a nice little touch. Do I just want to go straight? I mean, kind of. I don't know. Like, what's down here? I'd just be on the other side of the water. Yeah, this is the better way to go. Yes, here we go. I remember this. So that's a ranger station there. That's Alpha. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, we don't want to go on the other side of the lake. Good, good, good. I can't remember what the complaint was with Alpha. It wasn't Deathclaws and it wasn't Super Mutant Legionnaires, so I'm I'm okay with all of that. Alright, guns away. Here we go. Is it you? Nope, that's Ranger. Is it you? Yeah, no. Who was it again? Lionholm, wake your ass up. Whoops. Castillo.
You're really not supposed to be here.
Goodbye.
Don't get killed out there.
I'm not going to drink for Spike Spiegel there, because we've spoken to him before. I don't know why Lionholm's still asleep.
Did you need something else?
Yeah. Sergeant Reyes sent me. She's curious about the high casualties at this station.
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died.
Maybe you're lying to keep up morale. Reyes' information says otherwise.
Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed. And they're not needed here.
How could Reyes have been wrong?
There are other Ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report. Reyes got the numbers wrong. Not much more to it than that.
Alright.
So long.
Weird. Okay. Well... Find out about the Super Mutant Legionary attack at Ranger Station Delta. Well, Delta's down here. Well, I'm going to be really happy if this all ends up being like BS, because I don't really want to fight Deathclaws or Super Mutants. That would just suck. Speaking of creepy things, I am about to watch one of the supposedly one of the most frightening episodes of The X-Files. Season 5, Episode 4, which is called Detour, and supposedly deals with mysterious disappearances in a Florida swamp and a creature with glowing red eyes. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know what it is about red eyes, but they've always scared me since I was a kid. I guess as an adult now they make me very uneasy. So it very well could frighten me pretty good. We'll see. More of that ambient gunfire. Okay, Delta's easy to get to. That's Delta right there, I think. Basically where that tower is. Actually, now that I'm remembering, it's a little bit to the left of the tower. I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to go to Camp Golf and find out that it's been taken over by, like, Kaisar's Legion, or find out that it's been taken over by, like, bandits or, you know, fiends or something. I don't know. Yeah, Delta's right down here. I'll just keep following this road. I love this. Hoover Dam. There's Delta. Delta's such a weird camp. Like, there's just nothing here. Super mutant attacks here, anybody? I forget, is it you?
Morning.
Oh, no. Okay, I remember now. This is the camp where you have to go all the way down here. For some reason, the commanding officer is just hanging out down here by himself. That's weird. Why is there smoke in the air? Are you okay down here? Oh yeah, he's having a good old time.
Hey. Yeah?
Alright, I'm drinking for Spike Spiegel here. Forgot that's a hell of a mustache. Okay, buddy, you filed a report which said Legion super mutants wiped out an NCR patrol.
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
Oh. Okay. Goodbye.
See you around.
Okay. Well, guess where we get to go now? Foxtrot. Oh boy. Hey, at least we know where we need to go, and it should be pretty straightforward. And that might be the end of this installment by the time I get to Foxtrot, because I think I started recording basically right at 10 tonight, and it's about 10:45, so that'll put us at a nice hour. May actually be a little bit past 11 when we get there and finish that up, but that's fine. Man, the pizza that my buddy Jake ordered tonight when we watched Aliens was my new favorite pizza, which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned on here. Pineapple and green peppers. I mean, that is a damn good pizza. Used to be pineapple and black olive, but I think pineapple and green peppers has kicked it off. kicked it off the top spot, of course, is what I mean. I can't take credit for that idea either. Obviously, I'm sure many other people in the world have had that combination before, but I got the idea from the Domino's website because Domino's, their Hawaiian pizza, so if you go pretty much anywhere, the Hawaiian pizza is going to be Canadian bacon or ham or whatever you want to call it, and pineapple. And that's the Hawaiian pizza. Domino's is Canadian bacon and pineapple, but then also breakfast bacon and green peppers. And that sounds amazing to me. Unfortunately, Domino's specialty pizzas are quite pricey, as are a lot of things in the world nowadays. So I do a poor man's Domino's Hawaiian, and I just leave the meat off and do two topping, medium carryout, pineapple and green peppers. Pretty tasty. Alright, this will be a good place to save again. And again, I am going to get her in my party once we finish all this Camp Forlorn Hope stuff, and I will kick Boone out at that point. Because I think Boone will have outlived his usefulness. Well, that's not true. Boone is the type of character who will always be useful, but I think I'll have done pretty much everything you can do with Boone. He really is only interested in destroying the Legion, so... Alright. Hard save. Take another sip. Boom. Still really surprised that we haven't seen any of Kaisar's Legion. Yep, you guys are right there, so if they show up, I mean, you guys are gonna probably see them before I do. Every time I see that, I don't know what that is in New Vegas, that tower, but it makes me think of the Space Needle in Seattle. Uh-oh. Well, I think we've got some friends here. Nice. Reload. Oh my God, Eddie. Okay. Let's see. Items. I'm getting whooped on here. Let's do a super stim pack. Well, no, let's just do a few of those. Legionary Assassin. Really? You don't care? Oh, he got me. Oh no. I thought I got him. Oh man, that sucks. Dang. Well, time to put the old 357 Magnum revolver away. That thing's powerful. That gun it is. That gun. That sucks that... If that dude hadn't have thrown that... I don't know if that was a plasma grenade. Something unique. But if he hadn't thrown that, I think we would have ended that fight pretty quickly. Just shows to go you how important your companions can be. I love that though. Eddie's unconscious. I mean, Eddie's a robot. Wouldn't you say like Eddie's out of commission? I don't know. So let's see, where did we encounter these dudes at? I think it was past this bridge. They should load in again. I'm pretty sure that's what always happens, is they'll just continue to load in into the same spot. And the problem is they hunt you down. Like, there's nothing you can do to just run away from them. I would assume they would try talking to me, but Boone just starts firing on them. Yep, there they are. Yeah. Alright. Let's take out an arm here, huh? Whoa, that was interesting. He got me pretty good. Boone, get him. There we go. Nice. Nice, Eddie. It's like, please don't let him get away. That would really make me sad. Excellent. Fresh pear. Trail carbine. Yeah, pulse grenade, that's what it is. So he didn't throw that time, and everything went much better. I do need to heal, though. Ah, my limbs are all good. Okay, stim pack it is, baby. Yeah, he smacked me once, but that's not that bad. Okay. I will say the Legionnaires have lots of good stuff on them, which I like. I appreciate it. Okay, I don't want to have this weapon equipped now. Go back to the 10mm pistol. Cool. Why couldn't you guys have come running and helped me? I would have appreciated it. Fitz. Every time I see that name, I think of the band Fitz and the Tantrums, which is, I don't know. That's just such a... It is a memorable name, I guess, but it's kind of a lame name. Holster your weapon. Guess I should have my gun out, huh? that's a destroyed car. It looked kind of like a table from a distance. Somebody had set up shop. The other thing I did today, actually, that I completely forgot about because it was so innocuous, was I finished reading book number 2 in the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. And that book is called Words of Radiance. Those are big books. I mean, I can't remember how many pages the first book was. This book, Words of Radiance, was, I want to say, about 1,100 pages. So it was a long read. I think I started reading it back in February or March of this year. And I make it a point to only read on my days off, and I only read 1 chapter at a time. So that's usually 2 chapters a week. And I read all the chapters out loud to myself because reading out loud helps me to retain information better than just reading silently with my eyes. So anyway, yeah, that's why it took so long for me to finish. But hey, I remember most things in the book. I even remember the first couple of chapters of that book from months and months and months ago. So now, starting tomorrow, I'll be on book 3. There's currently 5 books in the series. So yeah, I'll be starting book 3 tomorrow, and book 3 is the largest of all of them. And it looks like it's probably... I'm just looking at the thickness of the book. I would say it's probably about 1,300 to 1,400 pages. Maybe it's between 12 and 1,300, but yeah. It is noticeably bigger. Not a ton, but it's definitely noticeable. And yeah, as you can see, we're just retracing our steps back to, what's it called? Camp Foxtrot. Watch, this is the one that turns out to be real. Oh yeah, there's freaking death claws trained by the Great Khans. Now again, I don't think we have to worry about the Legion coming this far north, but I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and do a hard save here, just in case. So take a sip. By the way, I have to say I appreciate all the support I've been getting for this particular playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. I don't get lots of views by any means on any of my videos that I post here on YouTube. But the views for Fallout New Vegas have been significantly more than just about any other series I've done, aside from, I think, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is a bit more, has a bit more views on average. But I mean, I have some videos for these Fallout New Vegas videos that are, you know, in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And I mean, that's really bizarre for me. You know, most videos I post on here, I'll be lucky if I get between, well, I should say, in general, I get between 10 and 20 views at a time. But I'll be lucky if I get more than that. So, yeah, to see people watching these and enjoying them, ideally, it's kind of nice. Alright, now we know where Foxtrot is, so we're not going to try and go over the mountains this time. This will be a lot quicker. I will say, just as I said in the last installment, Foxtrot is really cool. Like, I like the fact that it's actually kind of green up there. And I wonder what the lore behind that is. Like, if, you know, the radiation just somehow didn't get into the mountainous areas as much, so things remain a little greener up there. Or maybe it's just the soil of that area allows things to regrow a little bit quicker. This is the second wrecked caravan I've found. Like, this has to be part of some quest. It has to be. But yeah. Still doing good, everybody? Oh yeah, we're good, good. Yeah, we're just a little bit past 11 o'clock, so we will... It's kind of funny, we started out at Foxtrot, and that's where we're going to end again. I wonder what they're going to have to say, though. I still don't see anywhere on my map where it's like, Camp Golf is here. So hopefully after I investigate Foxtrot, I get a little marker showing where Camp Golf is. Maybe it was there and I was just blind earlier, and for that I apologize if that is the case. But I did not see anything that looked like a ranger station or a camp. Just the stations we've already found, and then Camp McCarran and all that. Pretty wild to think it's almost 2026. In some ways it felt like 2025 was an absolute slog to get through, but in other ways it seems like it went by really quick. It feels like... It kind of feels in a way like just yesterday that it was springtime. Like I was on my, you know, month-long winter leave that I take from work every March. What is that? I don't really want to mess with these dudes, but I'm gonna. Crippled head. Nice. Go ahead and take a sip for that, but I want to see what this is. Oh, it's another mine. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go in any mines. Not yet. Oh yeah. The sip. That's one of those kind of, I guess, uncommon headshots, because usually I only get headshots in vats. There's a couple big horners over there. Nice thing about big horners is they will leave you alone unless you walk up to them, so... I was reminded as well, I do have a weapon repair kit or two, so I can use those to repair my guns if need be. Thinking I might want to be using one for that gun at some point. Yeah, look at these trees. I like this. Nice change of pace. Of course, dead mantis that Boone saw from a mile away that I did not. And then there's the tower that signals Camp Foxtrot. What is that, an onion? Xander root. Yeah, I'll take that. Xander root is rare, I believe. I don't really see it too much. Alright, gun away. Oh, there's another Xander root. Something, again, that you just... I don't see this at nighttime. It's easier to see during the day. Okay. Kudlow.
Yeah?
Lank told me her story. Oh. Let me do this first. I need to confirm your report about Great Khans with trained Deathclaws.
You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained Deathclaws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error.
Well, thank God, because I don't want to deal with trained Deathclaws. Oh, there it is. Confirm Sergeant Reyes' suspicions about the reports from Camp Golf. Maybe she's going to send me to Camp Golf. Lank told me her story, by the way.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. There was a lot of talk about expelling her from the Rangers, especially once the gambling and drinking started. Being posted here is her second and last chance, and so far, I'm not impressed. Link's jumpy all the time, and the others are sick of it.
Oh, man. That sucks. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Okay.
Evening.
That guy's awesome. Lank, do you have anything new to say, by the way?
Oh, hey.
I'm here because you're dead to the Emeritus. No, I'm not going to do that.
Watch out for Great Khans.
Yeah, no shit. Cool. So tell Sergeant Reyes that her suspicions about misinformation being fed to the NCR was correct. Okay. So this was the I'm assuming this misinformation came about before getting the codes reset. So she just wanted me to verify that stuff. So it's a good thing we reset the codes. I wonder if I'm going to get sent to Camp Golf after this, though. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed really quickly here. 8:10 p.m. Let's do 10 hours of sleep. Wake up at 6 a.m., baby. Sorry to steal someone's rucksack. Nice. Alright, cool. Well, we'll call that an installment. It was a lot of walking, maybe not the most exciting thing in the world, but we actually made a decent amount of progress, and again, for next time, we will be walking back to Camp Forlorn Hope,
Hey.
and we'll see what's going on there. Why are you screaming at her? Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Expect an installment tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve, and then one on Christmas Day night. Is that how you say that? I don't know. Anyway, look forward to those. Thanks again for your support. I appreciate it so much. And I hope to see you again next time for the next installment. Until then, bye for now, everyone.